Okay.
and we are like pretend to studying, and on that is the music is um, the music that have connect with the activities we do.
Okay.
It's not it's 20th November is Tuesday, so we do a show with have teachers in, and we pretend to studying, and then we dancing, and boy who um the boy who act with the teacher,
Okay.
he is doing hip hop on the third, no, not the third, the fifth, the the fifth paragraph of, no, the the it's like first we have a song, the second we have a song, third we have a song, and fourth and five we have a song, and in the fourth of the five, the boy who acts as a teacher go on stage and do hip hop.
Okay, that sounds very, very interesting. So are you excited for it?
Yeah, because it's hardly ever have dancing or have people being in a teachers festival. It's usually have like in the first and the second song that is connect is like it's not very exciting. It's just talked about teachers and things about teachers, and after that two paragraphs um is is going to two teams. My team is going to dance, and another team is going to be to do ballet.
Okay,
And then
ballet.
that teachers will go have for hip hop.
Okay, that sounds very interesting. So at least it's something nice to keep you guys interested in your school year. It's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Are you nervous? Do you like dancing in front of people?
Mm, I don't know. I just think it's okay because um over 5 years in the kindergarten, I have to go to sport shows or things in the stage every year. So it's not a very big thing for me.
Okay. I really don't like being in front of people. I really don't like it.
Yeah, yeah. For dancing and for dancings or ballet or blah 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 is not very uh problem with me. The problem, I will be shy when I'll talk on stage or I'll sing.
Okay.
I know I'm good at singing, but I very shy when I put on my mouth the micro.
Okay, so if you're on your own, you get a bit shy, but if you're in a group, you're okay.
Yeah, no, it's not really. Sometimes it's a group of people is singing, but I just very shy. It is a problem on the microphone. It's not the problem on stage. It's on the microphone.
Okay, you don't like being heard. You like being
Yeah,
seen, but you don't like being heard.
I'm not really like being seen, but it's just okay. It's not very shy. But when I was on the micro, is no,
Okay.
it's a big
Uh,
problem.
okay, let's see what we are doing. I sent you homework. I did send you homework, okay. Okay.
So,
Yes. So the homework that I sent you, did you do it?
Yeah, I just not write it down, but I didn't.
Okay, so if you didn't write it down, that's fine. Then you can talk about it. So tell me what you like practiced. So the topic was your family's last special day.
Yeah, my last family special day that I say that um the October birthdays, and in the okay that my family last special day is the birthdays of October, and it was a special day because it's the birthday of three people.
Okay,
It's the birthday.
people, sorry, people is already a plural. Plural means
Okay,
more than one. So with people, we don't add an S to the end of people.
yeah, I just
No, no, no.
don't think about it.
No, it's okay.
It's
You
like that.
learning, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's the one. I just a bit like why I did that because I learned it before, but I just not remember.
No, but it's fine because you don't speak English every day. Certain things like that you tend to forget. And now you at least add the S to the end of your sentences or the end of certain words. Whereas I've noticed that a lot of non-English speakers tend to forget the S. So even though the word says, for example, cats, they will say cats, even though there is an S at the end of the word. So you at least put the S, but now, like with people, people is already a plural, so it doesn't need an S. If you say person, person is the singular of people. You
Yeah.
understand? Okay.
Okay. We celebrate the day as a normal birthday. We have a birthday cake, have candies and cake and have many candies and jellies and things. And what I did on that day I just choose the birthday cake for them, and I'll I'll what did I do? Um, uh, hmm. I decorate the table with candies and jellies and things for is make more interesting.
Okay.
And I felt on that day is just I think it's like other days. It's just like other activities I do. It's not very special. I don't feel it's special. I don't know why, but I don't feel it's special.
Okay. You feel like it's just another day, but with a slight change, like a little bit of a
Yeah,
difference.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know why, but I feel that.
No,
And
that's fine. Some people don't enjoy family functions. Some people do enjoy family functions. It happens. I'm not a very big fan of it, I'll be honest. I like to stand outside and yeah, I like to stand outside. Is
okay, I could not find the pen with this. No,
is that the cap? The lid of the pen?
yeah, the little pen. I don't see it. It's a
Maybe
white ink.
maybe your
It's a
brother
white ink.
lost it.
Okay. I don't know, but I just write it. I just in the morning. I just did this morning, and now I see it's put on this.
So it's the wrong pen.
Yeah, this is a
Okay.
brush.
Okay, so the
Okay.
review over here, I'm gonna have to send to you, and you're gonna have to do for homework, because this over here is something that you have to ask a friend. So let me just take a picture of it quickly while we are busy and make my, okay, before I forget. Okay, so this top section, this A, you're gonna have to do as homework. So you're gonna have to ask a few students or family members. It doesn't need to be four, maybe ask two different ones. Um, which do you prefer, dramas or cartoons? So maybe try and look for an older person, like your mom or your dad, that would prefer a drama, because then you need to tell me why. And then maybe look for a younger person, like in your age group or your brother's age group, that likes cartoons, and tell me why. Okay. So this you're
Okay.
gonna have to do then for homework for me. Um, okay. And then ask and answer with your classmates for 5 minutes. Write down the number of classmates you talked to during this time. Okay, so this here is, when was your family's last special day? Okay, so this here you're gonna have to do for homework as well. So you don't need to speak to 10 different people. Even if you speak to your best friend and you just write down what your best friend tells you, I am happy. Okay, so I'm gonna send that to you as well. I'm sending it to you now, because at least that way, come the end of the lesson, I don't forget and you don't forget. Okay, so I've sent that to you. Let's see. And this here you've already done for me, actually. You remember you had to draw your, how do you want to put it? Your future transportation, whether it's a raft car, a hover car, a flying car. Remember?
Mm, okay.
Okay, do you remember the flying car that we spoke about? The hover car, the raft car that can go on the water?
Yeah,
Okay, and
of
your car
course.
that you chose was the raft car, I think.
No, I choose the hover car.
Okay, the hover car. Okay. Um, okay, this whole review is actually something that you're gonna have to do for homework. Because talk to a partner and complete the charts is, you can do it with your best friend. So I'm gonna send that to you now too.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, this here you can do, because this is changing the question, the sentence to a question. Your favorite. Okay. So if we look at topic point one, it says what my favorite type of music is. So how would we now change that to a question sentence?
It's okay. Mm, what is your favorite type of music?
Yes. What is your favorite type of music? Question mark. Yeah. And then topic point two, what is it like? How would you change that to a question?
What is it like?
Exactly. Well done. What is like? But what do we add?
A question mark.
There we go. That's all we need to add, a question mark. Okay. Topic point three, why I like it.
Why do you like it?
Yes. Why do you like it? Okay. And then topic point four, my favorite musician.
What's what's your favorite musician?
Okay, but you must remember musician refers to a person. So when we refer to a person, we don't say what, we say who.
Okay.
Okay. So the sentence is completely correct. Even what will work, but because we're talking about a person, we tend to use who. So
Who?
it's, yeah. Who is your favorite musician? I just spelled musician wrong. Okay. So yeah, that's just something you have to remember. Um, if you talk about a table, you don't say whose leg is this? You say what does this leg belong to? Let's just say, for example, the table leg fell off the table. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, so if the leg falls off the table, you don't say who does this leg belong to because it's not a human leg. You say what does this leg belong to because it's called an inanimate object. It means it's not alive, it doesn't breathe, it doesn't talk, it doesn't sleep. It is just a thing.
Yes.
Okay. And then topic point 5. What I prefer, listening to MP3s or going to concerts.
Um. wh-
Okay, this one's a bit difficult.
Which
It's going to be two
which
questions and one answer, if that makes sense.
which do you prefer, listening to MP3 or going to concerts?
Okay, that works too. I thought you were going to go the easy way, but this is perfect. Which do you prefer, listening to MP3s or going to concerts? Okay, so this sentence, like I said, can be two questions in one sentence. So let me just show you here. I don't want red, I want white. Okay, we're going to have a circle today. Okay,
Okay.
so your sentence, oh, now it wants to write in white. I can't write in white, you're not going to read. Okay, you can say, what do you prefer, question mark, listening to MP3s or going to concert. Okay, so that sentence can be made into a question two ways. It can either be two questions for, I can't say one sentence because a sentence is up until the dot. Whether it's a period, which is like a full stop, or a question mark, or even an exclamation mark, that is a sentence. So this is like two sentences in one question. So you do
Okay.
have a choice of doing it this way, but this is perfect. Which do you prefer, comma, listening to MP3s or going to concerts? It's brilliant answer. Well done. Okay. So next page. Okay, but this is going to be, like I said, okay, that's your homework. Okay, this is a fun task for you to do. But this you and I can do now, so not your homework. Okay, what can you see in the picture? What does it look like?
is is like trash on a surface of water.
Okay, it's
I
trash
think
on the surface of the water. So what do you call it? Do you call it litter? Do you call it garbage?
I call it trash.
Call it trash. Okay. Okay. And what? Okay, so if you look at a whole lot of trash, what is what problem does it cause?
Mm,
It starts with a P, just to give you an idea. Or a WP, depending on how precise you want to be.
I don't know.
Okay, so do you know the word pollution?
It's heard familiar, but I don't remember what is it.
Okay, no, that's fine. Pollution is when humans make things how do I put this? Like you can't use things anymore because of what humans have done to it. So, for example, let me actually show you two pictures. It's gonna make your life a little bit simpler here. Um, I'm just trying to find a. Okay, so I found one picture. Uh, okay, so let me show you these two pictures quickly. Sorry, I just wanted to find them. Okay, so you see this picture here.
Yes.
Okay, would you drink this water?
I don't know. I'm not a
Okay.
border expert.
Okay, no, but just based on the picture, does the water look clean? Do you
Yes.
see trash and garbage and litter floating around the water?
No.
No. So would you potentially drink it if you had to?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. But now let's look at this water. Would you drink that?
No. I
No.
would don't swim in it like that.
Yes, I would not even
I
swim in it
never
either.
drink.
Okay, so this is pollution. Pollution means water that was once like this, that you could actually go to the river and use your hands or use a cup or a flask or something and drink it, is now no longer drinkable because people have polluted it. So they've put dirt in the water, they've put chemicals. So sometimes, big factories.
Mhm.
Okay, so a factory is a very good example of pollution because most times a factory won't just pollute the air with the smoke that comes out of the actual factory.
Yeah,
Sometimes
this
they will dump their waste into rivers, oceans, and stuff like that. And it's not only bad for the people. So it's not just that we can't drink this water. Most times, the chemicals and everything that they put into the water also doesn't allow the fish in the water to actually live. So a lot of the time you'll find that the wildlife in that area will start dying. So the chemicals in the water make it uninhabitable. There's a new word for you, which means you can't live there. So it's not possible for fish to live there. It's not possible for birds to eat the fish that comes out of the water. The birds will die. So pollution is a big problem.
okay.
Okay.
This will make fish sign out of the earth.
It will make.
The fish sign out of the earth.
Yes. So it's not very good. Okay. So the problem that is shown, like we said, is water pollution. So now that you have an idea on what pollution is, can you think of ways that we can prevent pollution? How can we stop pollution?
Hmm. Stop the pollution. We have to put trash in in the right place.
Good.
Uh, um, we have to use the what is called re, reuse things, right?
Yes. Reuse.
Reuse things and
Okay, we generally work off three main ideas, if you want to put it that way. The three main ideas that people usually use is reduce, reuse, and recycle. Okay. So have you
Okay,
heard of that?
recycle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so reduce.
Recycle.
So for example, if you that type of person that likes to go and buy coffee every day and you get those the throwaway coffee cups.
Yeah.
Okay, people are saying instead of using the throwaway coffee cups, buy but this works for both reduce and reuse. You can buy a flask. I don't know if you know what a flask is.
No.
Okay, a flask is what you buy at a shop, like a normal grocery store, and it usually keeps your coffee warm, but you'll make your coffee at home. It's like a metal cup with a lid.
Metal cup. I know.
Okay, you know what you have an idea.
Yeah, I know. I know that cup.
Okay. So a lot of people say instead of going to Starbucks and ordering a coffee and having it in their cup, take your own cup, order your coffee. That way you don't put like an extra Starbucks cup into the trash. So that works for both reduce and reuse. And then obviously if you buy Starbucks with the actual Starbucks cup, that cup is made out of paper. So if you do decide to buy a Starbucks, like I said, you can recycle that cup because it's paper, which means you put it
Yeah.
into a bin and it'll be reused again for either another cup, for a newspaper, for a book.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else can you think of that you can recycle?
Recycle.
Yes. Think of things that you can recycle.
This bottle. This bottle.
That's a plastic bottle.
Yeah.
Yes, you can recycle a plastic bottle. Good. What are some things that you can do to reduce the amount of trash that you put, you know, back into the earth, if you want to put it that way?
Back.
Okay, remember,
Into.
like I said, if you buy the coffee cup from Starbucks, the actual paper one, you usually just throw it into the trash. Then from the trash, it all goes to a landfill. Do you know what a landfill is?
Yes.
Okay, then it all goes to a landfill where it sits and takes a very long time to break down. Whereas if you recycle it, it goes straight to a recycling plant and gets turned into something new, rather than sitting on the top of the ground and waiting 15 to 20 years to decompose.
Okay.
And some things like plastic doesn't decompose. So plastic will be there for millions and millions and millions of years.
Yes. Hmm. So. So the plastic bottle can recycle.
Yes. You can also reuse a plastic bottle depending on what plastic it is.
Yeah. It's like this. I put milk in, I don't know, in which week, but now is I'm very lazy, so I don't wash it. And now when I open it, it smell like
Rotten milk.
mm, no, not like a book. Wine.
Like wine. Milk smells like wine.
No, I don't know, but now I open it and smell it, it smell like wine.
Okay. Yeah, wine, do you know what wine is made from?
From fruits and some animals.
Okay, well, okay, the wine that I know doesn't come from animals. It comes from grapes. You know a grape.
Okay.
Okay. Now, wine is made from fermented grapes, which means the grapes have started going off, like rotten, and then they smush it to make wine. Okay, so it makes sense because if the milk has slightly gone off, it means it's fermenting. So, the same as with the grapes, it's starting to go rotten. So, it might actually give you the same smell. It's not impossible.
Yeah. Oh, it not smell really like wine. It smells like alcohol.
Like, yes, because it's fermenting. That's how, alcohol happens, if you want to put it that way.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see the next page. Okay, so now here they're talking about the pollution. So it's got type of pollution. So
Okay.
now this is for you to do for homework. So I'm going to take a picture and send this to you. So you are going to come up with a type of pollution. You can talk about, okay, do you know what types of pollution there are?
Where?
Okay, you get different types of pollution. Like we spoke about water pollution, you get other types.
Air,
You know what the other types
air,
are?
air pollution.
Yes, okay. So I'm gonna write this down for you here. I'll send you a picture of this too, just so you have an idea. Okay, there's water pollution, there's air pollution.
Um, anything else?
Okay, what do you walk on?
Just ground
Ground.
pollution.
Um, close, but it's called land pollution. Okay, and then there's
Wow.
another one that you wouldn't really think is considered pollution, but it is. What do you call it if your brother is running up and down and screaming? You tell him he is being
Energy.
energy, but like if he's screaming, if he's very, very loud, you tell him you are being, starts with an N.
Sound. Sound.
Yes, noise pollution.
Noise. Oh yeah. It's hap.
Yes.
This happened.
Okay. So that is the different types of pollutions that you get. Like I said, let me just send you a picture of this so you can have an idea of what to work on. Okay. So now your homework for me is going to be a type of pollution, um, why this pollution happens. So is it because of factories? Is it because of people not recycling? What's the reason behind it? The effect. So what effect does it have on the land, on the animals, on us as people? So for just a quick example, is air pollution also damages our lungs. So air pollution can also give us problems like asthma, which is like a breathing problem. You understand? Sort of. Okay.
Yes.
So what effect it has on animals, on people, on the land? Because like for example, a landfill, the land under a landfill cannot be used for anything else. It will not grow trees, it will not grow plants, it will not even grow grass. Because all the soil under it is dead. Okay, and then a solution. So now you must come up with a way that we can fix it. How can we? Okay, you can't get rid of pollution. Pollution is still going to happen. But how do we lessen the effects of pollution?
The facts
Okay,
of
okay, effects, which is
with our normal life.
okay.
if water is, we will really have fresh water to drink. Air pollution is the things we breathe is not very good. The land pollution will easily make the what is called the earthquake. No, earthquake.
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 When
And
the whole thing like shakes.
yeah,
Okay.
and noise pollution will annoying us.
Okay, yeah. Besides noise being annoying, noise pollution, Google it, look it up, do some research on it. Because of noise, you actually chase certain animals out of an area. So let's look at an animal ecosystem quickly. Just something quick and simple. So, for example, you have snakes. Snakes eat, I don't know if you get them, but we get little lizards. We call them geckos. They live in our houses.
Yeah.
They eat the flies.
Yes,
Okay.
it's sometimes it's run rush at my table.
Okay. So, see, noise pollution. So let's just like look at this. Snakes will eat the lizards eat the flies. So the lizards keep, okay, let me do a circle. Okay. So the lizards keep the fly population under control. The snakes will keep the lizard population under control. So now, if there's too much noise and the snakes don't come to an area anymore, then the lizards who don't really have ears and the flies that don't really have ears will continue breeding, so there'll be more of them. So
Okay.
then your house will be a word called over. Sorry about my handwriting. Populated. Okay, before the stops. Okay, let's end and then come back for your next 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. See you now.